I probably should have grabbed water before I did this. And maybe done my makeup. Yeah, maybe done some makeup. How do I tell how many people are in here? Let's go here to live events. Get over to the second monitor there. I screwed this up already. Yep. Is that... There we go. We're watching. Oh, well, hold on. Mute it. Yeah, there we go. We got one viewer. That's me, right? One viewer. Here we go. All right. What is up, guys? My name is Dylan Taylor. I hope... Well, I'm starting this video, not ending it. So, hey, what's up, guys? I'm Dylan Taylor. This is Dylan's DIY Workshop. And today I really wanted to share with you guys the stuff that I got for Christmas, whether I bought it with a gift card or whether it was given to me. And this is in no way trying to brag about anything that I got. I just really wanted to share with you guys all the cool things that I will be doing in the next coming months and all the videos you guys should be looking forward to. And maybe if you have any suggestions on what I'm actually doing. So without further ado, I guess I'll say hello to the few people who are actually here. You're from Italy. Wow. Hello. That's awesome. All right, so we've got 4 people watching, and I think it's about time to start. So I will go through the things that I've already opened, and this makes it so that I can actually record these videos. If you notice that this is actually 1080p, and it's on a webcam, so I have a new webcam that I got for like 80 bucks. It's got a mic on it. I don't use the mic. I'm actually using the blue snowball over here, and I'm not going to touch it because it's a pain in the butt to set it up on Windows 10. I'm not going to unplug it. Not even going to bump it because I don't want to screw this up. So that's this right here, the blue snowball. Amazing microphone, and it's like sitting over here. I can't show it to you guys because it's sitting on the table. And then the mic, or sorry, the camera that I don't have the box for, and then I got this huge 4 terabyte hard drive, which came just in time. I literally was down to my last 4 gigabytes out of the 3 terabytes I already had on my computer, which is crazy. But it makes sense because I got all of my videos from all of YouTube. Like every raw clip is still saved on my computer, which is crazy considering I've done over 300 videos or something crazy like that. So the next thing that I got was this really cool digital scale, and let's open it. Oh, never mind. Here you go. So it kind of looks like a tablet, and I just turned it on. Oops. So here you go. The whole thing is flat, and you can use the whole thing as the scale itself. So you can zero it down here. It's all touch screen. You just press and hold, and it turns itself off. It gives you nutritional information. That's not what I wanted it for. I wanted it for like mixing epoxy and weighing pieces of metal, things like that, for mixing things when I get into all of that. And yeah, so there we go. That's what that's for. And my mom got me that, and thank you to her. That was amazing. Like, I had mentioned this like months ago, and I only said it once. And this is one of those gifts where you open and you're like, wait, I don't even remember saying that, but then it's like, holy crap, thank you. So it's something I would have never really bought for myself, and she got it for me. So I was very thoughtful. With some of the gift money that I bought this because eventually I want to be able to sit on the other side of this table over here where I'm working or anywhere else in this room, and I want to get a bigger screen for the computer, the 3rd monitor. I want to put it up here so that I can do all kinds of stuff with this plugged into the computer from wherever. So it's like a little wireless keyboard and mouse display thing. Hey, what's up, guys? So Calegro Salomon, thanks for the videos about the wood burner. Yeah, hey, no problem. That's what I'm good at, I guess, and that's what I like to share with people. If I know something, why am I going to keep it a secret? I should help you guys learn just as well as I did, learn easier than I did, because you can actually watch a video on it. Okay, so the next thing that I got is from my dad. It is a Forstner bit set. It's the Canadian Tire brand, so it's probably not going to be as good as a Lee Valley set, but all the denominations are there. I could cut any kind of hole, and that's really important. It's way better than using a hole saw or not having the right size hole and having to make the hole bigger and have it not be round. So this is going to come in very handy, and we will see this in many videos to come. many people we got on here? Like we've got Calogero Salomon. He's from Italy, so I think it's a he, but sounds like a he name. I don't know. Next thing I got was this. It's hot stuff. It's CA glue, and it's not going to focus. It's focus. 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 Come on. Hey, there you go. It's CA glue. And I got that. I told him that I really wanted some stuff like that. Apparently, it's like worse than super glue for sticking things together in a bad way. So got this, and I will be using it in upcoming turning videos. And you guys never even saw me make it, but for my girlfriend's dad, I made him a wooden mug for Christmas, and it split right down the side. And if I could have fixed that on the lathe with glue like that, I could have just blew right through it rather than the project taking me like 5 or 6 hours. So that is going to be very helpful, and hopefully I can use it in a video sometime. The next thing, and I can tell you guys about this now, I made my girlfriend a drafting table desk for Christmas. It looks amazing, in my opinion. Like, I made it, and I'm really proud of it. So basically, I used an old vise as the lifting mechanism. I cut the jaws off it and fit it through the face frame of the table, and that's going to lift and lower. And then there's a side table on the side with big drawers. Now, I used a lot of screws to put this together because I had to get it done fast, and I used dowel like plugs to put inside those holes to close it. Not close it, but to get rid of the screw heads. And I did not have a flush trim saw or a flush cutting saw, so that is the biggest #1 thing that I bought with my Lee Valley gift cards. I needed to get that. That was the #1 thing on my list. I needed to leave there with this. And now I have one, so I can do any kind of flush cut I need to with a dowel plug, and that's going to be awesome. So things together faster by using screws. What's up, guys? Hey, we've got a lot more comments going on. Hey, MHK, how's it going? Hey, I'm just going to read the comments because I don't have somebody else in here to talk to me. Yo, SE Woodwork, what's up, man? Man, that Chuck, hold on. Why is it? There we go. I got this. Got this for it. It is a little band that goes around the chuck itself so that you can see where the chuck is, and so that it protects your fingers from getting hit by all the jaws, because it kind of turns invisible when your lathe's spinning really fast. And if you have the jaws out pretty far and maybe you're holding on to something small, you know, that I've had where the tool gets caught in the jaws of a different lathe, not the one with the chuck I use. But this is going to be amazing. Hopefully it fits. I don't know. It looks kind of big, but I just wanted to show you that. It's going to be an upgrade to that chuck that I got, and that's an amazing chuck. And thank you for holding that contest. And YouTube is an amazing place. Yes, Veritas. That is going to be a nice saw. I second that. It really helped me choose the proper wood. And you're able to do a portrait of your grandparents for them for Christmas. That is awesome that you made a portrait of your grandparents for Christmas. It is hard to wood burn people. I've done it 3 times. I've done 3 wood burnings of people ever. And then, of course, you've got the Zelda one right here, but I wouldn't really call those people. That's a cartoon. But I've done 3 people, and photorealism is very hard. So if you pulled that off after watching my videos, that congratulations to you. Like, I applaud you. That's amazing. Yo, Susan Parker, that is awesome. You're from Sarnia, Ontario. That's cool. That's close to me. You are a couple hours away from me, somewhere in there. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, it's just, it's crazy. Just things have worked out with YouTube. I've won a couple different contests, like the Valentine's Day contest, where I got a Dremel. And then there was another contest, Javi's Impossible Challenge. I got a prize on that. I won 2nd prize, but he hasn't shipped out any of the prizes. So, Javi, if you ever watch this, get on that. I need my, is it the sock? I think it's the almost impossible, no, the almost useless challenge, the sock. I won it by making this chisel right here out of apple wood and ebony. I think it looks just like a chisel, and I modeled it after my favorite chisel that I have in my collection. And so it's just beautiful. It's so smooth. I actually cut a piece of holly with this, and it didn't destroy the edge. So it's a almost useless chisel. I could chisel holly. And for those of you who don't know anything about wood, holly is like super soft. Have I turned a softer wood than oak yet? No, not with the chuck. I went down to my grandpa's farm, and he's got a barn set up, and I'm setting up a wood shop there, so that's where my lathe is. So I'm going to go use the chuck on that lathe. And when I got there to actually do something, and I was going to do something small, I didn't have the chuck key. I left it in my house here, so I was like, ah. So I will be getting it set up on my lathe, finally actually using it on my personal lathe rather than the school lathe, which is the exact same. It just has a jam nut, so the chuck will stay in one spot instead of slamming into the headrest or the headstock like it did. So that'll be awesome. No, I haven't turned anything other than oak. I don't know why I used white oak to turn my first bowl with the chuck. But I guess I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way. And nobody got hurt, so it's all good. Hola, ¿qué tal? I can't. I'm assuming that's Spanish, maybe? Well, how's it going? Hello, if you understand what I'm saying. Hi. Sycamore, black walnut are very nice to turn. Yeah, I love turning walnut. It's done. It's beautiful. You need to start your night shift. Bye. Greetings from Austria. Wow, Austria. That's awesome. I have people watching from like all over the world. That's crazy. And then SE Woodwork is in the UK. Check out his channel, by the way. If you see him in the live comments, like literally, guys, go to his channel right now. Subscribe to him. He's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Next thing we got is like a Canadian Tire brand, but these are rotary rasps. Focus. So basically, you can put them in a drill or a die grinder, and I only have one of them, but I use them to shape all kinds of things like carvings and the pipes that I've made, and these are just a lot more shapes, and it'll be awesome to be able to do that. So, yeah. Can you guys hear me okay? Like right now, can you hear me okay when I'm this far away, or should I be like talking like this far away? Or am I okay to be this far away? Like, can I get some feedback, please? Thank you to the live audience. He said, greetings, how are you in Spanish? Right on. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you. How are you? Yo, Portal Woodworks, how's it going? I am terrible with names, guys. I am terrible with names. I remember YouTube channels, but I don't remember people's names, and I apologize for that. That's that's something I've never been good with, is names. Oh, yeah. Oh, these. I haven't even opened these. I was going to do a YouTube video on these and what I was getting. So I did like a whole vlog, and then it didn't end up working out. So I thought, hey, let's just do a live stream. I got these Japanese scissors. Set of 4 of them, and they're like super carbon steel or something. $20. All different sizes. So we will see how these work. I will bust these out. If you guys really want to see them right now, I will open it up and start chopping through some stuff. I just got to check my phone here. Yeah, I'm texting my dad. He's at the hardware store picking up some screws for me, and he needs to know what kind of screws I want. I don't want the round head ones, so I gotta let him know because that's important. And I don't have anything set up for like B-roll that I can say, hey guys, I'll be right back, and it starts playing elevator music, but like YouTube kind. So just, all right, yeah, we're good. Cool. Next thing, and am I entering the bandsaw box challenge? Portal Woodworks. I did not know about this bandsaw box challenge. Who is putting it on? Who is putting it? Yeah, like I would love to. And if you want to either like put a link in this comment section, if you can do that, I would love to see that. Or if you can message it to me or comment it on one of my videos or send it to me, I'd love to be part of that challenge and give support to whoever's putting it on. So yes, I will. I did not know about it though. Okay, next thing. I was with my dad when we picked this out. It's also from Canadian Tire, which is like kind of like a Harbor Freight, but it's like an all store. It's like an everything store. I don't even know what it would be. but step drill bits, and these are going to be very awesome for doing step drill bit work. I just don't have a set, so they're going to work out great. Be able to use those. I've had the need for them several times, and I just haven't been able to use them because I don't have them. I'm saying a lot of things that are just completely redundant, and this is usually where I would edit myself out, but I can't while I'm doing a live stream. So yeah, Portal Woodworks, you're putting it on. I kind of figured, but all right, yeah, let's do it. I would love to search it all up right now. Portal Woodworks. Everybody else should be searching this up too. Just type in Portal Woodworks YouTube and then click on it. And then right over here, the red button that says subscribe, we'll just hit that right now. So there we go. Videos. It says your channel has no videos. What's going on? What? I don't know what's going on here. Now I'm confused. Okay. Maybe we can figure that out after. The next thing that I got, and this is from my father, I asked for this. It is a wood clamp kit. So it's just the hardware, and you can cut your own pieces. So I don't know what kind of wood I'm going to make it out of, but I am making it the right size. I don't know how big I'm making the jaws or how beefy I'm making it, but this is going to be a video for sure. So I'm going to be making a video on how to make a wood clamp with a kit, of course. And if I had a reverse thread, which I could get at school, I could probably even just make the hardware myself instead of paying. I'm assuming this costs like 25 bucks. I think it's something like that. So next thing I got was this right here, these heavy duty shears that Lee Valley has been pushing like mad. And they like have a little display up at the front for $24.50. You get 2 pairs of pliers, and not pliers, scissor things, and they will cut anything, and they're super good at it. So let's bust these open. If we had a pair of scissors, we could only cut this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do they make a knife package so difficult to open that you need a knife to open it? Like, that's why I bought the knife, so I could open packages. How am I ever going to get my knife out? Here we go. So here's our 2 pairs of scissor things right there. They are, I don't know what brand they are. Oh, these are nice. So yeah, listen to that. I have to get it close to the mic. It's by the mic. What can I cut up? Okay, so this is a part of a sleeve from a shirt that was too small. Like, the sleeves didn't fit, so I just cut the sleeves off so that I could wear the shirt as like a muscle shirt. So this is like material, and it's did you see that? Like, you just gotta be careful you don't cut your hand. Like, I mean, look at that. That's pretty sharp, and it'll cut cardboard and stuff. But I don't cut cardboard with my scissors because it ruins your scissors. Don't cut cardboard with your scissors. Use cardboard cutting knife or a box cutter or something. All right, go over to my channel. I did. I like Canadian Tire. You lived in Montreal for some time. Yeah, not my grandparents. My aunt and uncle actually own a Canadian Tire, so that is awesome. And yeah, so Canadian Tire is in my family. There's only 3 days left to enter. Portal Woodworks. Okay, yeah, I subscribed to your channel, but it says there's 7 subscribers and there's no videos. All right, I'll try to find the challenge. If I've only got 3 days left to enter, I'm not going to be able to do it because I won't have access to my bandsaw before then, and I don't have a block glued up. So I guess the answer to that would be no. Next item is a pair of these funky plier things. They're crazy. My dad got them for me. They're like really strong. I don't know. I wouldn't want to, have my teeth pulled out with this, and I wouldn't want a bigger version of this like wrapped around my head or something. Or, no good, no. But looks like it'll hold pretty well. I've never really used them, so it'll be interesting to see how these hold up and if they're any good. Next thing is this quick wood epoxy. I've seen it in the Lee Valley catalog so many times. It's like 13 bucks for a tube. It's like, why would I spend that much money? I don't know if I'd ever use it. So I bought it so that I could tell you guys whether it's any good and whether you guys should buy it. And it seems pretty straightforward. You got the piece that has one color down the middle and another color on the outside, and you just chop like a section off, however much volume you need, and you knead it all together. And by kneading it together, you mix the two, and they become epoxy, or like a mix that is sticky, and you just like push it in a hole or a crack or a crevice or some void in a piece of wood, and it fills it, and it's wood-ish color. I mean, it just gives it character, even if it's off the color of wood and it doesn't stain right. It just gives it character. So, yeah. What we got here? That guitar looks dope. Yo, SGT Mike, there is a YouTube video of me actually making that. If you'd like to see it, it's one of my most viewed videos, and I'm not that proud of the video itself because it was a long time ago, but I'm proud of the fact that it is done so well. So I'm going to send over a link here just to the live chat. Our video. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so that guitar is made of 7 different kinds of wood. Cherry, which is the body, and then we've got, this is very difficult. Okay, we've got curly maple and purple heart for the pick guard, and then moving to the neck, we've got walnut and just regular hard maple. Bone nut is made of ebony, and there's a piece of padauk right up there, but I'm never going to use padauk again because if you guys saw the video where I talked about that, I am very allergic to padauk, and even just having a little bit of dust in this room made me sick for 3 days until I got it out, and then I was fine within a day. So never using padauk again, no matter what. It's not worth it, and just not even worth it to me. So yeah, that guitar took quite a while to make, but it was the first guitar, and I screwed it right up. I took an old Sears guitar, and I used all the components from it and tried to rebuild it. It was for a woodworking project and a physics project where we were doing the sound unit, and then also a YouTube video. And there's one more thing that I did with it. I entered it in a contest or something. So there's like quadruple dip in one project. You gotta be smart with how you do things. How you just joining in? Single Bit Outdoors. Hey, how's it going? If you're still here, I am working on showing you guys all the stuff that I got with my Christmas money and from Christmas, all the things that you guys will be seeing in new videos coming up, and all the things that I want to talk about and teach you guys. So here's an interesting question from SE Woodworks, and if you guys haven't already clicked on his name and gone to subscribe to him, do that now. We both have had like viral woodworking videos. Yours is the wood burning one. Yours, and so mine's the wood burning video. His is the table video. Why do you think those videos did so well? Is it the tags? Yeah, I honestly, I think it's the tags. Yes, the tags, but also timing. And I don't understand how to explain that. I think there's definitely another algorithm. YouTube decides that a channel needs to be promoted, and then it finds a way that, okay, wood burning, that's a gap in the market. Let's put a new wood burning video up front and see if it gets a ton of views. And if it does, then we'll raise it up. Because I had a tech deck video, like a fingerboard, and I don't have it here. Yeah, okay, so anyways, it's like a little finger skateboard, and I made that. It got maybe 4,000 views, and it stayed there for 8 months, and then all of a sudden, within the span of a month, it got another 50,000 views. So we're sitting at like close to 60,000 views on that video. As soon as I saw that it was going up, I was like, hey, got to kind of capitalize on this, and I put a few more ads in the video, and that's just so that I can make a living on this YouTube, of course. But what I also noticed was if I typed in DIY 90s toy, which is the beginning bit of that title, my video was actually featured on Google's search page, like right there, not even the video tab. It was right there, huge. So I think YouTube and Google somehow work together to just promote a video when they think that it's going to do well. So I think like every year, wood burning, if you look at Google Trends, it spikes right at October 25th, and it goes up and up and up until like New Year's Day, and then it just like drops right down, and then it starts to climb again. And I think maybe like this is how I would guess that it's done. Every year when that surge starts to come, YouTube tries to find another video to push in, or every now and then it's like this channel needs to be promoted. This video is going to fill this void, and it pushes it up. So like doing this live stream, I end up getting twice as much watch time as a regular video, which is good for your channel, which gets your channel promoted. And I think that's how YouTube promotes your channel. You still really don't know why yours did well. I don't know. Do you want to get on here and talk with me? I'm going to Google Hangouts if you want a link, and I could send it to you. We could talk, change this into a video about that instead of like a Christmas haul. That'd be cool. I also got some brass rivets so that I can redo some knives and anything else. So there's 50 in here, and they're like 9 millimeters. So half inch, 3/4. I don't even know. Not good with that conversion. It's brass rivets. I saw these little pony needle nose pliers, and they're really beefy. And I was like, well, you can never have enough needle nose pliers, especially when you don't have the specific one. So I went ahead and got that. You can have too many pliers. If you're just one person and you have 2 of each pair of pliers, you're doing great, because that way you can like twist things with 2 pairs of needle nose pliers. After that, you can't use them both at the same time. So unless you got like a class, you got other people working with you, 2 of each pair of pliers. And that doesn't go for clippers, because you're not going to clip a wire twice at the same time. That's my heartfelt opinion on that topic. The SGT Mac, my website is really good. I'm assuming you mean my YouTube channel, because I don't have a website. Next thing we got is this detail hand vise, and it's from Lee Valley. It is a tiny little vise. You can hold it in your hand like this and grab onto something small while you use a little rotary tool on it, or you carve something small. So you can mount this to the face of a bench with these holes right here, so you can mount it to the face of the bench as if this was the bench here. You just mount it to the edge, and you have a tiny little vise for tiny work. Or you could use this in a 3/4 inch bench dog hole with this bit and this bit. It's like a plus symbol, and it's tapered, so this will just jam into that bench dog hole, and you've got a little tiny vise. I think it'd probably be difficult to tighten it, because you could go a half a turn and then a half a turn, and you got to like slide this through in a half a turn, which is a pain in the butt sometimes, but what can you do? Or you could just hold this in your hand like this. And then the last thing it said you could do was you could put it in a bigger vise, which is kind of self-explanatory, but it's a tiny little vise, and I will be using it in some videos or some small project somewhere. SGT Mac. Yeah, Etsy. I guess I do have a website, guys. I forgot about that. Yeah, I guess that'd be my storefront. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, by the way. That means a lot, and I worked really hard on that. I've also got a lot of things that I still have to put on Etsy. And I was wondering, do you guys want me to put that guitar on Etsy just to see if somebody buys it? I can't sell it cheap because it means a lot to me. But if I put it on there and somebody's like, yeah, I'll spend a couple $1,000s on that, that'd set us up pretty good. And I'd be willing to let go of it for that. Thank you. Yeah, on that drill bit shelf right by your feet. Yeah. To the right of the drills, there's a set of small drill bits, the black ones. That's probably what you're going to want. And then you're going to want the pink drill and the blue drill. Okay. All right. Yeah, no problem. Reading this. Single bit outdoors. Those vices are really handy. I have one. Great buy. Yeah, that was actually my dad that got me that for Christmas. It was a great buy. He's right here. The webcam's right there.
Ah, there we are.
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
What are we looking at? We're looking at me. I'm trying to read some comments over here.
Need a bigger screen.
I have 2 screens. Why do I need a bigger screen? I'm not even using this whole monitor over here. I'm using like an eighth of it. All right, so SE Woodworks. I can't at the moment, but we should definitely do a live stream next week or so. Yeah, hey, let's do it next week or so because I did mention it earlier on. I got a snowball mic and a brand new HD webcam, and then 2 monitor display now with a crappy old monitor and a half decent crappy new monitor, and now I can do some pretty nice live streams and definitely some great voiceovers. So looking forward to that. I'm going to be doing some more live streams if you guys are up for that. I know there's only 7 of you watching right now, but I don't really know how to conduct a live stream as well as some people may. And I hope that I'm making this interesting enough that somebody could watch it later on. See, awkward pauses like that aren't good unless they're comedic, and I hope they all are so that you guys are laughing and enjoying this. Okay, I'm done. All right. Can I move this live chat to the other side, please? No. Okay. Maybe I'll just put this behind this window. Hey, there we no, that didn't work. Move that over. No, that's terrible. Okay, definitely worked better on the other side. The other screen. Sorry. There we go. Okay. What are we doing? Single bed. Yeah, no, yo, SE Woodwork. That is exactly what I was like. Why have I not thought of you? I forget your name. Sean, right? Yeah, Sean. Okay. I was going to start a podcast, and it was going to be something like The Young Makers, and I have another YouTube kid that is about my age-ish. He's younger than me, and he makes YouTube videos on woodworking and things like that. I think he lives in California. But he wanted to do a podcast with me, and we were looking for somebody else that actually makes videos and is about our age. And I think you nailed that because the only other person that I know of is Dylan and Molly, or people that I know of, Dylan and Molly from Wood Brew. And I think that they're pretty busy doing their thing. But that would be awesome if we could do a podcast. If you want to do that, I'm so up for that. I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of a podcast. Yeah, SGT Mac. This is what I do for my job, and I have since June of this year, 2017. I quit my job at Home Hardware, which is a lumberyard hardware store in Canada, and I'd had enough of it, and YouTube was starting to trickle in a little bit of money. It was paying me every 2 months, and somehow I managed to cover my like $300 car insurance every single month by either selling something I didn't need or working extra hours for a smaller side business. I do mobile signs for a guy. There's that. But other than just little things, this is, my living. This past month on YouTube, I made $350 on AdSense, and I sold $300 worth of stuff on Etsy. So total, that's $650 a month this past month. This is the only month that's been that great because I just started my Etsy page this past month, and it's great. It was a great month, and if I could do that again, probably by March of this year, because everything drops on AdSense in the first month of the year. If I could get back up to that, both of those selling and making that much money, I'd be pretty set for a part-time job just doing this. And from there, it just grows and eventually be able to make a living on this. Like with $700 a month, you can't pay rent and buy food and live on your own. So it's not making me a living, but this is what I do for my job. Oh, you had 2 channels with the same name. And you would listen to a Young Makers podcast. That's cool. That's what I want to do. And I've already got myself. If Sean wants to do it, maybe we could do it more often. I honestly, truthfully want to do it weekly if we could do that, because I think that's the best schedule for something like that. Because I know that when I binge watched Making It podcast, I was upset that they're only doing it weekly. I want to hear it more often. So weekly would be ideal for me. The other guy was thinking maybe we try out one episode, see how it does, and see how we do with it, and maybe do it bi-weekly, so every 2 weeks. Either work for me or even monthly works to do it. We just maybe do a longer show, but weekly would be ideal for me. This is applesauce. I'm sort of busy if we didn't do it every week. Yeah, you know what? Actually, people would be more excited to wait for the next episode. That's true. That is very true. So, yeah, and you could, like, make hints and mention at it, and then, yeah, you know what? Every 2 weeks would be perfect. Yeah, I do understand what you're saying. Well, man, some of those pipes you made look fantastic. So this is the shelf of stuff that I've got on Etsy. I've made 52 pipes now. So I started out with one that I sold, and I've sold almost all of the first, like, 20. This right here is a cedar bowled, maple stemmed with a pink ivory nib, I guess you could call it. Not very good at the technical names, if it'll focus. Look at that. Look at the grain on that. I think it's absolutely amazing. It's just shiny up at the top and then, like, dark down at the bottom. Please focus. Wish I could focus by clicking on the screen. No, I can. That's cool. No, I can't. Anyways, I made this pipe. It is pipe number 10. I number all of them DCP for Dylan's Custom Pipes. This is the 10th one, and I still have it. It is for sale on my Etsy page. So this is, I guess, kind of a piece of history. I'm going to be doing something wonderful with my life. That's kind of the goal here, is impact as many people's lives in a positive way as I can. And so I don't know how that relates to the pipe probably being worth money in the future, but you could help me out now and have a piece of history. There's also a few more. So I've got this one, which is actually pipe 9, so I've still got that one too. It's curly maple, walnut, and a maple bowl. This one that is made out of a live edge piece of cherry. It's got a lot of symbols on it, Japanese symbols. It's something ridiculous. That's pipe number 14. Like something ridiculous, like, I don't know, like turtle, airplane, number 4, wind, fire, power. It's just silly, just a bunch of silly stuff. That's really all that I've got sitting right there without digging into stuff. I'm also working on this right here. It's a piece of spalted maple. It is like ice white with some ebony on the bottom where I broke it. And it's just going to be absolutely incredible when I finish this. A podcast, heck yeah. Bear's Attic Woodshop. Yeah, sweet. So podcast sounds like a good idea. People are liking that idea. I love that idea. I really want to be a part of it. And I think that I have enough things to say that I could keep it interesting with 2 other people. Like, there wouldn't be like a moment when I don't have something that I could like put forward. I like to talk a lot. I do. I really like to talk a lot. I used to do Instagram live streams for 3 hours. Not on this channel, though, on my vlog channel. We should do a hangout another time so we can talk properly about it. Yeah, I would love to do that. And should set that up. Do you do, like, what day works for you? Because I know you're in the UK. Things are different there. Drop the sub. Look forward to these podcasts in the future if they happen. Yay, thank you, SGT Mike. So Mac, is your name Mac? I'm gonna call you Mac. So Mac said, yeah. So the pipes, they're like pristine smooth, and that's something that I take into very good consideration. I sand by hand from 400 grit to 8,000 grit, and that just it makes the wood shine before I put finish on it, and then I put a mineral oil on it, which is food safe, and there's no toxic fumes coming off of it. If you heat it up, it's just going to evaporate and it's going to be fine. If it's even still there, it just kind of seeps into the wood and becomes part of the wood. So once you put that on, it's just glass smooth. And then once that dries, I wipe it off and I put a beeswax and a mineral oil mix that I've made in a little like pan over here with a lid on it. I just heat it up and I wipe that on really thick, let it dry for a couple hours, wipe it off and polish it, and it gives you the smoothest finish in the world. Like this is please focus and look good. Come on. Just that's end grain. That's end grain maple. How do you do that? With a lot of work. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. I feel like they're good quality. Perhaps a hangout live and get community input. It would be helpful. Yeah. Okay. So like for the podcast. Yeah. For how we could set it up. Sweet. All right. Well, nobody's commented. I've caught up with the comments. I also bought a bunch of hinges. They were in the clearance section for like $1 each. So I figured you can't buy hinges for that cheap. They're usually like $5 or $6 a hinge. So I just bought a whole bunch. I got that one. I got this one. I got this big one. I always like to have extra hinges for doing different projects. Like just when you need a hinge, like, uh-oh, I got to have a hinge. Well, just go to your hardware drawer. Another one. So I like to pick things up when they're cheap. I bought this little cast iron knob. I was going to use it for the drafting table that I made for my girlfriend for the lifting knob. Another hinge and a little baby hinge. Also, one more like recessed hinge thing. I paid $2 for it. Shrody. Are the pipes good for that? Yes. You can use them for whatever you want. They're for tobacco use, and that's how I have to sell them because otherwise it's paraphernalia. But you could smoke whatever you wanted out of them. And I know of people that have used those pipes and used them for all kinds of different things, and they work fine for that, yes. So if that's what you are intending on using it for, yes, it's going to work. It's not going to blow up in your face or anything. It's going to be fine. Or take turns toast. Essie, yeah, I like that. Definitely. Hi, Brett. Hey, Dave. Hey, everybody's friends on here. Wanted to stop in. That's awesome. Thank you for joining. I don't even know how many people we got on here. 6-ish? Yeah. Dang. Let's move this over. 5. Okay. Thank you. Shrode. Great channel, by the way. Thank you. This is the holy grail of rasps. This rasp from Lee Valley that I paid $35 for has to be one of the best rasps you can buy ever. I haven't even used it yet. It's the medium one. It's so grippy. My computer desk is made of wood, and I just, every now and then I have a knife or a rasp or something in my hand. I just like to round the edge over a bit. It's probably not the best thing, but this thing takes off so much wood. I have the smaller one, and I use it for making pipes all the time, so this is going to be perfect. Very amazing. Very awesome. Needed this. It's got bigger teeth than the other ones, so it'll be able to hog away material much faster. And there's a whole set of them. I just didn't have like $400 to buy all of them. This is a perfume kit, and basically what it is it's all the bushings, the inside parts for a perfume bottle that you can turn on the lathe. So actually it does come with the bushing for it. It's right here. That's what you need to turn the pieces to, I think. Maybe that's a piece of it. Very confused. I'll figure out how to do this, but it is a perfume atomizer. It's a little perfume bottle that you can make the housing out of wood. That's about it. I just figured it was really cool, and I'd love to make a YouTube video on making it. And I think it'd be cool to give it to my girlfriend as a gift for some occasion, and so that she could put her perfume in it. Would I consider doing more mug work in the future? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm making a tankard for my dad for Christmas. Uh, Wooden tankard, so like a tall, big mug that you would, I guess you put beer in. Making a wooden one of those, and I'm wood burning the Pink Floyd logo on it because that's his favorite band. So I'm going to be doing another one of those. Why, Mac? Are you looking into? You want one, or you want to see how to make one? Because if you want one, I could always get on that and make you one as a like a commission base. So like I would just draw up a design, you okay it, and then we go from there. But yes, I'm looking into doing more mug things with my lathes, especially. I think it'd be a good business opportunity too to be able to sell them. Okay, another awesome video that's coming around. I just smashed those together. Whatever. These are carbide lathe tool inserts. So with the $250 that I had for Lee Valley yesterday, that I actually bought all this stuff, I was tempted to buy a set of carbide lathe tools. That would have ate up more than my $250, and I wouldn't have been able to get any of that other stuff. Now, there's a machine shop at my school. I can very easily machine a straight piece of metal that has a tapped hole and the proper size cutaway and recess on the bottom. I can get that piece of metal made in likely an hour with the way the shop is. You make that piece of wood, the metal in an hour, record it because I'm allowed to make videos in that room, and then also make a wooden handle for it either at home or in the wood shop there, and then have a video of me making a lathe tool that all you have to do is buy these $20 inserts instead of the $200 tool. So instead of paying $200, I paid $20 and then $20 for the other one because I wanted a circle and a square. And yeah, so I'm going to be making those pieces of metal, turning my own handles, and then I will have my own lathe tools that I made, and hopefully you guys will be able to do the same thing, make your own tools and just buy inserts. That way you're doing a lathe project with hopefully your crappier tools to make nicer tools, and it'd just be awesome. I'm almost certain you could probably do that without a machine shop too. I just would use a mill to make it perfect and drill that hole properly. I'm sure that you don't even really need to. You'd be interested but cannot guarantee a purchase. I'm certainly intrigued though. Okay, yeah, perfect. What kind of mug would you be interested in? Like a tankard, like the tall, like beer style mug, or like a coffee mug, or like the mug I made? It was like skinny. Like, is there any specific mug that you'd want? I could just literally just make one for a video, and then see what you'd like from there. We could make another one or anything like that. That way you could actually see one finished before you make any decision on actually buying it. Last thing, but certainly not least, I got a new set of stamps. These are amazing. This is what I stamp the bottoms of my pipes with. So that would be Dylan's Custom Pipes, so DCP, and then the number. And I have a 5mm set, a 4mm set, and this is a 2mm set. They're just little itty bitty baby ones. And so there's those. That's awesome. 6 viewers. I'll be using these to stamp pipes. So if I have a pipe that is 2 separate pieces, now I can take the bowl. The bottom of the bowl always gets the DCP, Dylan's Custom Pipes, and then the number. And that is basically the serial number, so that I can go back and somebody says, hey, you know, I see this pipe that you made. It's number 52. I really want one just like that. I'm not going to remember what 52 looked like. I have a book, and it's all written down when I made it and how much I sold it for, what the pipe was, exactly how it looked, all of that information written down, so I will know what it is. I can also now stamp the stems and actually have it kind of be hidden with a 2mm number. I can stamp the stem if it's a detachable pipe. That way you know that this stem came with this pipe. Either a slim, taller one or a coffee type one. Okay, I can get on that. Or not necessarily get on that. I've got quite a few things to get done before the new year and once the new year starts, but I will be making loads and loads of videos in this next year. For sure, the 2 videos a week, the Tuesday and the Friday uploads. As for more than that, whatever I can record. Like right after I'm done this live stream, I'm going to be making a video on how to make a pipe bowl coating yourself at home. So that would be the inside coating for a pipe bowl. And I've never actually done that, so it'll be a learning experience for me. And also I'm editing a video for making a essential oils box. So if you guys want to see how to make one of those really fast, really easy, really simple, I'm making a video on that, and I will be able to do a voiceover with my brand new microphone. And I don't even know what this sounds like. I honestly, I haven't listened to this. I don't even know. Maybe you guys can't even really hear me very well, but I think it's much higher quality than the crappy one I had last time. Oh, you're a mug collector, you could say. You can wait for ideas. All right, sweet. Sounds good. I am also kind of a mug collector. That is my favorite drink cup to drink out of because it has a handle and I can carry a lot of other things in my hands. I can carry the mug with my pinky while I'm holding on to 6 other things. The only other cup I drink out of is the crappy Costco red Solo cups, just because I could throw them out without doing dishes. And that doesn't really sound environmentally friendly. It's not. I'm sorry. That's all I have to say. Whoa, I'm mirror imaged? Well, I guess I am. That says Saab. Huh. All right. Well, we've got 4 people on here. Is there anything you guys want me to talk about? Because I would gladly talk about anything on this live stream. You guys have any suggestions for topics? Let's punch that into the chat here. Discuss right now. You have a snowball mic, you love it. Yeah, you know what? The first time I used it, I was like, wow, this is some good stuff. This is pristine. But I have Windows 10, and it took me 2 hours to get the mic to recognize the computer to recognize the mic. I had to unplug it 20 times. Then it finally worked. Then I could delete the mic, and then I could let it reinstall the software. And if I unplug it from my computer, it screws up, and I have to start that whole process over again. There's something wrong with Windows 10 and the mic. A lot of people have that issue. So, snowball mic there too. Mac, do you have a YouTube channel that I don't know of? Do you have a YouTube channel, or you just have the mic? How long are we sitting at here? Long enough? Not long? Here we go. Oh boy, we're at 53 minutes. Wow, we're almost at an hour online already. Wow. All right. Yeah. Well, I also got this clock for Christmas from my girlfriend's parents. Very beautiful clock. I have to put batteries in it so it actually works. So for the podcast, do you want to sell it on iTunes or just free on YouTube? You know, I never watched the Making It podcast until it was on YouTube, and I think that helped them out a lot to actually put it on YouTube. I honestly think it would be a better bet to put it on YouTube, and have another Patreon set up for it, just because that way it's easier for everybody to do it. Obviously, put it on SoundCloud, put it on YouTube, and then we could put it on iTunes and just have it for free, and then just have that other avenue that people can find it. And if people want to listen to it on iTunes, they can. I don't really know many people with Mac computers and I will probably never use iTunes again because I'm not going to have an iPhone. But I'd be up for iTunes, but I think it should be free. I'm completely for giving away information for free. I don't think anybody should have to pay for knowledge. It's ridiculous. So if I learn something, I'm going to share it with people. That's how other people learn things faster, and we all evolve. I think it's just right to at least give information like that for free. And there's always, you could say, hey, Patreon, or if you guys want to donate, here's a PayPal for the podcast, or anything like that. Yeah. Just got the mic. Always wanted to start doing videos, but don't have time. Mac. What do you do? What do you do for a living? Like, what are you doing? If you don't mind me asking, like, what keeps you busy? I think you should do YouTube first because iTunes in the early stages is not worth it. That sounds about right. I agree with that for sure. And YouTube is our forte, so it'd be easier to send people from our YouTube channels to another YouTube channel rather than from YouTube to iTunes, especially when a lot of people don't even have iTunes. Like, I don't even have it. Yeah, so yeah, the podcast would definitely be on its own channel too, and we'd have to we'd set that up so that it's a joint account between yourself, myself, and the other guy, and you could do that. You can have a joint channel where there's different managers, so it would literally be like my account running a third of it, your account running a third of it, and then the other guy's account running a third of it, and that way we all can manage the videos. And I don't know how exactly it splits revenue and things like that. I'd assume it just splits it 3 ways. But that all would, yeah, definitely need to be set up. Yeah. So I was thinking the podcast should have its own channel. Yeah. Got to go over to the shop. Have a great evening. All right. We'll see you, Portal Woodworks. Have a good one, and good luck with that bandsaw contest. I hope a lot of people enter it, and I hope it goes over well. Oh, yo, Mac, you're only 15. Guess my profession is going to school. So you don't have time. Like, I struggle when people say that. Like, my girlfriend can say that. She does theater, and she's in like 2 theater casts, and she's doing that all the time, and she works, and then she's got school full time. She doesn't really have any free time to make YouTube videos. Like for me, what I was doing, I was going to school, I was coming home playing video games for 3 hours a night. I think that what I'm doing right now is definitely in my like recreational time, so that 3 hours that I would have been playing video games, I instead make videos. So I think that there's always little bits of time during the day. It's whether you really want to do something. And so even if you had a half hour a day, which is not that much, like some people spend that just browsing through YouTube. So if you could find a half hour a day to just try to get Sony Vegas set up on your computer for free, and then get a camera webcam set up and try to make a video, and maybe get out in the shop or see if one of your shop teachers, if you have one, if that's what you're doing, is that's the kind of video you want to make. Even just like a little bit of time each day. I think if you really want to do something, you'll find time for it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Promote the podcast channel to our own. Who's the other guy, by the way? That's a really good question, John. I'm subscribed to him. No, I am. I have no idea what his name is. Old Sneelock. Nope. JP. No. No. Patrick's Workshop. Nope. Bushcraft Heroes. Eric de Lindenberg. J. Wham. Nathan Orient. Don't think so. Badger Workshop, Blake Bilson. Blue Dog Garage, maybe. DM Idea, Elephant Mills, Get Hands Dirty, GG Woodwork, GP, Hand Tool Rescue. I like to make stuff. John. Nope. I'm not seeing it. I forget what the kid's name is, but I know I'm subscribed to him. So I don't think it's Rich McNatt. Russ, Belgian Woodworker, Red Smith, Tim Sweat, Unbox, Waylight, Wesley, Inglis. You know, Wesley Inglis, he's a YouTube woodworking vlogger now. He's about our age, and he'd be an awesome feature if we could have him on the show as the third member. He wasn't the guy. Crap. I know he's in here. Just give me a second. Creative Custom Chris. Yeah. I'm just scrolling through all of my subscriptions. There's a few hundred of them, so it's going to take me a second. I'm on the second list of people. I don't even know what name I'm looking for. Like, I probably wouldn't even recognize it when I saw it. As you a master, nah. I think it might be Matthew Carpentry. No. I'm his only subscriber. Interesting. Why am I trying to find this while I'm doing a live stream? There's just like still no elevator music B-roll. I really do apologize for that. Can I do some of that? Maybe? Yeah, no. Robin Kumas, Rockin' B Woodward, Rory May, Rosewood, Rose, Rustic, Ryan Barnes, maybe. Scooter, nope. No. Maybe Trevor Carter. No, it's a name. I think maybe this Woodward. I don't think so. Well done tips. W&M. Wesley R. No. Wait. Wesley. Oh crap. Wesley Aring. Okay, so it's not Wesley Inglis. It's Wesley Aring. So I'll put a link to his channel in the little chat here. This isn't the guy. It's still not the guy that I was talking about, but he's pretty young. It's not Wesley Inglis. I'm sorry. And the dude that I'm actually talking about, he's like 15 to 17, I think. He wasn't dead set for sure on the podcast itself, though. Not near as much as I was. So I'll probably talk to him. I don't know what he's doing. But if you're down for it, that's two. And we just need to either see if he wants to do it or try to find somebody else. Wesley would probably be a good guy. Shrode, I got to go. You're heckin' tired. All right, we'll see you later, man. Yo, slap stuff together. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, too. It's not quite New Year's. It's 3 days until New Year's, but Happy New Year. Oh, SE Woodworks. All right, yeah, see you. SE Woodworks. I guess if you're still here, Sean, he made a shovel out of a piece of Osage orange, and he lives in California. That's the only video I remember. And he did a hand tool restoration. All right, guys, it is 6:25. I have to leave here in an hour. I got a shower. I'm taking my girlfriend out for dinner, so I will see you guys all later, if that's all right. Tasty critters. Happy New Year's. You're still here. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know what his channel name is. I couldn't find it. I got an email, though. My Amazon thing, hopefully it's shipped. Yay, I'm going to be able to put a third monitor up. What else? I don't really have anything else to say. I'm going to be doing my first sponsored video soon. It's going to be a replica toy gun. and that's about it. I'm going to unbox it, review it, but also I'm going to be making a tiny little ammo crate out of wood, so that way I'm actually doing something, that we're making something, and I can teach people things while doing the sponsored video. I was not going to do it if it's just an unboxing and review and it's completely like doesn't make sense for this like channel. So I made a deal with the people that are doing it that I will be doing a build video. Oh, you meant see it at Portal Woodworks. All right, gotcha. Have a fun and safe night. You too, tasty critters. Do I know Justin Fischetti? Justin Fischetti. Fischetti. Justin Fischetti. Fischetti. He's got one video, 530 post overcoming challenges. Is that what we got? Or Fischetti woodworking. That's probably Fischetti woodworking. That probably makes more sense. Subscribe to him. Wow, he's got some crazy stuff. 1,070 piece segmented something. Wow. No, thank you. Holy crap. That's crazy. 251,000 views. It's crazy. It seems to be that we all have one viral video. I don't get it. Like I've had 300,000 views on my biggest video right now, and my videos average like 150 views. It's really tough. And then when I do a video about wood burning, it'll get like 1,000 views. I don't know. Yeah. If we did get him, that would be awesome. I just got to find the page that it was on. Yeah, it's that one. And nope, not that dude. Yeah, that dude. Nope. There we go. That's actually him, I think. Maybe. Making a shovel. Oh. Yeah, so I'm not really saying much on this live stream anymore. So Fiaschetti Woodworking. I'll check it out. And maybe next time I do a live stream, somebody will want to join me on the Hangouts so we can all talk. And you can maybe quiz me and I can quiz you. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this live stream if you watched it. And if you didn't, then I don't really know what to say. I'm sorry that you stayed here and watched the whole thing if you didn't like it. But that was awesome. I got to show you guys all the stuff I made, and a live stream is a little bit easier than editing a video. Mind you, not as many people are going to watch it because it's 50 minutes long rather than a 7-minute video. So the people that were actually here and watched it, thank you so much. And the people who are watching it afterwards, thank you guys so much too. I'm Dylan Taylor. This is Dylan's DIY Workshop, and this is going to be the end of this video. If you're new, please subscribe. If you already subscribed, please share this video with a friend. And if you learn anything new, give it a big old thumbs up. See you guys all next time. Peace out.